So this is Michael Powell. He is with Transversal Project, and he is collaborating with Craft Alliance on October 5th for a project called Virtual Boundaries. Can you tell us a little bit about Transversal Project and what you do there?
Yeah, so the project came about sort of out of a dissatisfaction with making work in the studio, keeping it in the studio, having it seen by a limited number of people, but also the fact that there weren't that many options available in St. Louis, and also, anywhere for upcoming early career or mid-career artists who wanted to show their work to the maximum amount of people possible. So the project was started to provide an opportunity for people who are actively in the studio making work to get their work seen by the city, like literally the people in the city. So we were able to acquire a large-scale projector which projects 60 feet across, which allows us to show people's work on the sides of buildings, essentially creating sort of walk-in movie theaters for people to see video artwork.
So then you're working, of course, with Craft Alliance, so you're working with other organizations and you're also working with individual artists?
Right. Initially we started just doing completely sort of solo-only Transversal Project events. And what we found was that there were a couple issues in terms of reliable electricity, in terms of security. And so really quickly we began partnering with other art institutions who had similar goals in terms of community outreach and community participation, to sort of make these events more fluid and more dynamic, and really more accessible. We did a project with David Johnson earlier in the year, one of the Great Rivers Biennial winners. And we did a sort of prologue, epilogue to a presentation he did at CAM. And and we're partnering with Craft Alliance to turn the front windows into essentially screens, which should be really interesting.